insane. Okay. Well, then we have the stream up and running. Gotta make sure everything is good, and then
Sure.
away to the races we go. So, Jochem, this game, you might not know, is between Erasmus, Omen and Dorans DSL roster. Are you excited?
I'm also excited to see Dorans perform, and I know actually most people that play for Dorans personally, so it's always funny. And of course, like the only problem is we didn't have like champ select. It's like something happened interesting in champ select. Why we see this comp? Like most of them, I know they're on like picks they prefer. I didn't know Baron Picky had like the fucking Zac in him. That's the only one
He's played it the other game as well. This is the second.
Oh,
game.
You just played it again, bro.
He's played it again, yeah. He's a very big fan of the Zac top.
Makes sense. Is also flexible mid? Do they have that angle as well?
I don't believe Erados plays it mid lane actually, but something you do have to note about this game. The players wanted me specifically to tell you is the fact that that some of them might have been tipsy and many of them might have been extremely tired when they play this game because they just got out of playing a game against I think Amsterdam before this. They played 2 games.
Oh, so they had 2 best of 2s back to back. Or best
of ones.
Oh, they had 2 best of ones. Oh, yeah, the game before that was against a different team. Ah. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, this is their first game. As we see that both of the junglers getting leased. One of them by the top lane, the other one by the bot lane. But interesting enough, we see that Mimos and Spooky Kuma waiting. For
Yeah, of course.
Of course they are. As
But
Jonas
Spooky Kuma
is. And that is a nice bit of damage right there.
I mean, Jonas always goes for the crack angle, and Nimas always goes for the hype angle, so they'll just do something like that all the time. So it's fine. Don't get that much damage off, but it's a good chunk.
Jonas,
to get it off again, though. Shoot!
And we're starting to see why Jonas has a 100% win rate in competitive on this Janna. Jonas being the Janna, of course. You know, let's see. Does he hit that one? We don't really see it yet, but that's okay. As we can see, Jonas pushing up against Lulu a little bit.
Is it just the manual camera forcing us to watch bot set?
Yeah. But I can also I often switch it up myself a little bit, but I gotta get good with all that. That's okay though. As Jonas again poking a little bit under tower. We see Top Paardje heading towards bot lane. Early gank level 3.
He doesn't have a ward yet, so he can't ward up right now, but maybe he'll spot the Spooky Kuma. He's not choosing to go for the gen, huh?
He goes in with the jump now.
Oh,
Kuma hitting a double knock-up.
No, I think he's dead.
Oh,
that is good he doesn't do sums there, because he knew he was dead. Yeah, I guess the wait, because maybe Kuma could have responded when he thought, oh, maybe there's Lee Sin there, but I'll just whirlwind as soon as he hits Q, right? But because he went back, he was like, okay, he didn't do it the first time, so there's probably nobody there. And then maybe the second time didn't see it coming. Because he had his whirlwind,
As we look mid lane again.
Oh, shish!
From his second gank. Erados, relatively safe right now. But you never know what can happen with Jonas, now in the top side as well. Will he save Erados? Oh,
no,
no, that is a very dead Erados. And now he has to watch out for his own life again. Oh, Paardje getting knocked up, having to flash. Not the greatest of early games. Not we're known of seeing from this DSL roster, who were unbeaten before this game. So let's see how they end up afterwards. You know.
Bruh, that's a double kill for Lee Sin. That's going to be quite a pickle, quite a big one.
Do you like pickles?
Yeah, I actually do.
Oh! As we see Kai getting to bot lane.
We have the Wukong angle, waiting in the bush, and finally just cheesing the shit out of this bot lane. I mean, once again waiting in that bush, and once again just waiting for that.
We know that Kai as well, Karmamani, very good on the Wukong. It's one of his favorite picks. Often wants to lock that in.
I mean, they do have quite actually a decent comp. Also for like rotation angles, because Janna can roam, Talia can roam, Zac with E can also roam. I don't think he maxes this in the solo lane, right? But it still has some angle where he could like put a wall, put a E mid or something, an angle that's better. It's quite instinct from their comp to see, so they have a lot of rotation advantage, I think.
See Jonas being a little bit psychopathic on the Janna. Level 2 still, roaming mid lane, just to poke out the enemy mid laner. So we can see that Varus is recalling, and we can see as well, Kai clearing out Krugs might look towards top lane, but Gragas is a very anti-fun champion there. If you ever try and do anything against him, he just eases and then runs away.
Yeah, that's the power of Zek, right? It doesn't matter. If you're lower, you just heal more. So it doesn't, as long as you're not like under 10% HP, you should always just be fine. Like in Gragas out of mana, what is he going to do? He can like body slam once more and then he's out.
Very, very true. As we see Kai looking
for he does have Dorans ring as well, so he can like last hits to regen mana. He just has to go.
Oh, as Kai goes in for the gank and
gets
the attack. Very well done. That should be a kill as we see the ignite come out from part of it.
He has ignite.
Surviving with the triumph proc as well. A rune that's been nerfed in a few patches ago, but you know. Remember, it's Karmamani, not Kai. I don't care. It's Kai for us. Well, you see that everything's going relatively well this game. They've managed to recover a little bit as now we see bot lane playing as well.
Okay, he's going lethality Varus. I like that. I think that's better for the comp. I think they have this very pokey and disengaged comp. Wukong can disengage, Janna can disengage. Of course, Janna's one of my famous disengage. Theo can disengage. So just pick good poke. That's maybe why the Zek is kind of like if the I don't know what pick and ban was like, but if Zek was a Jace or something, then this would have been the easiest poke comp of their life. But I guess they needed a tank. Maybe it's like matchup preference. Well, I don't know. So I cannot really say that much about like what happened in Jump Select, but it's at least a almost very strong poke comp. I would say still very strong Coco, but it's not like perfect. It's not like insane. But it's still,
what comp ever is, you know.
Yeah, true. But that's because I didn't know Jump Select, so I assume they got the Nick top lane.
We see Lee Sin ganking mid lane now.
Shush. Okay.
And I do agree with you that the gold does not seem to be working, and I cannot really find a reason for that, which is very annoying.
Sedge.
Very sad.
Oh yeah, the overlay doesn't work at all. No, I look at stream right now, it doesn't work at all.
That is very unfortunate, actually. As I do not know why, but we can turn parts of that off and then turn on the score display again. Unfortunate, but we'll have to deal with it. As that means that, okay, as we get back into game then. See top party clearing out a ward top lane.
We had both like Wukong and Lee Sin getting their early double, but therefore they couldn't like invade as much or like be aggressive to the other one as much as they maybe wanted to, because they're both we're kind of on equal playing field right now.
Yeah.
So that's quite interesting to see. We do see Wukong pulling somewhat ahead for now, but not amazing.
Not amazingly far, no, but it's interesting to see that even though he's down 2 CS and relatively even in kills, he does have 150 gold shutdown.
That's cleanse, so I think that's a very good Janna knockup, hitting after the cleanse hits. But it's still, they don't have enough damage to... Does the cleanse... No, I think the cleanse doesn't remove the Varus stacks, right? That he gets from the ult.
I believe not. I believe it only removes the roots that the Varus stun applies.
No, this is interesting because like the Varus ult, when you are stunned, you are...
That's a good trade right there. Erados showing why his 3 is very scary.
But it's Victor, though, doesn't matter.
Top party, go for the gank, while Karmani goes for the Herald.
Cookie.
He takes it, moves immediately towards the top lane, while his blue buff is getting taken away, so we'll see.
That's fine. You're completely fine with taking it. You can go into his top side afterwards, so you go here.
Strife having to leave.
Yeah, I think you should... Well. The problem with the top lane, however, is Gragas has enough disengage. As long as he has E, the Zek and the Wukong are not, I think, going to be able to call out Omen very easy. So I think also because the Wukong should have at least checked the top side, because if he saw the top side was not cleared, he could have deduced, okay, I was going to get invaded. But maybe that was a bit of play. But maybe once again also seeing, okay, maybe they're going to go for the dive. So I think he was also right by returning now, so he can hopefully prevent his team from getting turbo dive.
Well, as he sees that the dive is coming, and he very much counters it. Mima's still alive.
He does a spin, man! He goes for the spin!
He goes for the spin very well, and then that is a very good counter gank, seeing as only one of the side of Dorans died. Well, 2 died on the side of Erasmus.
It's a Janna died. Janna died doesn't matter. She's in the map, back in the map instantly. She's low level. You don't even care. She instantly respawns.
Oh, it's Kai going for the kill
no,
there,
that's
but won't get it.
I'm gonna kill it.
So So we can try and look back mid lane, seeing that they are just trading a little bit, poking a little bit. And the goal between these two teams now, you can see that the jungler ahead about 7k, while in mid lane there's a 4k gold, sorry, not 7k, 700. Well, in mid lane there's a 400 gold lead.
Yeah, that's a good combo though. That's actually quite...
Erados might die here. Flashes away, gets the auto attack down, and the Victor are...
Oh, and the Janna gets the kill. That's actually kind of fine for the Victor here, I think. That's really bad.
It's fine for the Victor, but then again, I am personally a fan of giving the...
Oh, and the Wukong died. What the fuck happened there? The Wukong is dead.
Oh, I think that must have happened over here somewhere, as we see that Mimos is about to get doped by top party, while the wave's being pushed in by Zeri.
Wait, that monkey died. Bruh.
The monkey is indeed very dead, as we see that Mimos clearing out the wave, knowing the dive is coming. He knows he must clear this out before anything happens. The TP
a little bit of late TP. That's a late TP, I think. It's gonna at least force the trade. Yeah, I guess you have to wait for a real commitment. But you could have TP'd earlier to like prevent the dive from happening at all. But I think and then if you trade, I think that's okay here. Jeez, Pukekuma has no fucking HP. Holy moly, he's not thinking at all.
HP, but Janna's still useful as a champion with shields and the tornado. Yeah. We see Karmani looking for the angle. Doesn't have his cyclone up yet, so cannot actually go in.
Oh, he couldn't TP early because he just spawned. Oh, my bad. I didn't look. Okay. He died mid. Yeah, true. Yeah, my bad.
That's okay. And we can see that the Drake is about to come up in 40 seconds from now. Well, the jungler is actually moving towards mid lane.
What Drake is? Oh, it's the
electric one, right? Yes, and we see the flash comes out from the Victor. That will, however, be a very important cooldown for the next Drake. But so is the Cyclone. Now the team fighting potential has gone down quite a bit. See, the Fire Picky is also close. Lee isn't yet at the Drake, but can probably make his way over in time. Unless he's going to try and get Fire Picky here on his way back to top lane. Sees him now. Hits the Q. Takes the E as well, as Fire Picky realizes that he has to walk away.
Yeah. Well played. Well touched for Fire Picky eventually.
Why... Can you try and explain to me why he's going back in? Does he have the damage? Does he have the survivability?
I mean, it's 100% his team calling out, hey, we're close. We have the bot lane rotating here. But it's this is such a greedy fight. The other side of the map is doing Drake. You don't have to do this at all. Like, the Pirate Picky played that so well because he realized, I can't go top side because if I try to E away that side, Gragas can body slam me out of it and I die. So he does the smart play and he goes down through the river and dodges the other horse, his fucking Q, the Lee Sin's horse. Yeah, because they're both back, so I'm just calling them the horse people. But he does it correctly, and then probably, like, I assume Jonas is like, hey, we have this, it's easy, we just fight. And then, like, the other people are just doing dragon, and they're like, no, we just got Drake. What are you doing? What map do you have? Infernal Drake. Okay. That's actually good soul.
It's a good soul, but then again, as the team comp that Dorans has drafted, once closed spaces might not be the best thing for us.
For how the map turns out, I guess that's true.
I mean, the Drake is very useful, but in terms of map presence, you'd rather have the map stay rather closed, or maybe even close up more with a potential Mountain Drake. Although if the enemy gets that, your team comp suffers quite a bit. As we see, Erados has to watch out for the Lee Sin gank.
They're gonna go in. I think they're gonna get countered.
Q hits on a minion.
Oh, good. It's in the side
as well.
That's...
And nothing more will happen here, as we see that Wukong.
Yeah, smart by Erasmus realizing, okay, we have 3 people in base right now for our team. Just don't do anything here. Just don't. If there could be more people lingering about, we don't know. Just back off, so that at least they did the safe play there. Now hovering mid to see. Maybe they feel like Dorans is actually going for the dive. It's interesting. We have the ADC versus ADC, which could be a very good angle for Varus. However, Zeri does have the Mythic already, so she probably won't die that easily. We'll see.
You see, there wasn't a blue buff up here, so Lee Sin got a blue buff for what looks to be a Gromp. Not necessarily the best. Mimos backing up very far, trying to make sure that he doesn't get dove, knowing that the Lee Sin is probably... or was probably in his bot side jungle. We see pings coming down in the mid lane. Interesting, as we go here and we see that they're trying to towards that herald.
Because now they're going to spot Zeri and they realize Varus is bot, so I think Dorans just has to give this herald. They can at least get the Varus going to be able to acquire the spot turret of it, though. So it's like a Herald for a turret, it's kind of fine. I still think it favors Erasmus. Well, but it's the first turret, so it's kind of...
Well, then again, 5 people sharing experience on that Herald, sharing XP in mid lane, while Mimos alone in bot lane, getting a turret, getting the waves that are over there, pushing in this wave as well, which will go lost into the turret. Zeri will probably get the... Oh, if Zeri misses the cannon, I don't think it's very much worth for her at all.
For now, it's good for Dorans, but we can see how they transition the Rift Herald into something good. Maybe Rift Herald like smacks 2 turrets, and that's still big. So we could see. That's the kind of problem with Rift Herald. You're like, I don't know what the value of this Herald is, because I don't know how it's going to get used.
Mid lane again. Erados being camped very, very hard.
Very.
With the Q. Beautiful. Will he get out? Nope. Absolutely blown up. And
so squishy, doesn't matter.
What you want to see.
Just dies.
As we see. A minute and 40 on Drake, and let's see how they're going to try and set this up. Kai moving forward into 2 people. Is he trying to go look for a team fight here, or is he just... No, just looking for the Raptors, acting as if he has 6 people behind him.
He wants them chickens.
He wants them chickens. Could have gone to KFC, but instead chose not to do that. Apparently the AD carry had connection issues, seeing as the game was paused, and I think 3 or 4 times.
I do like Dorans. I think eventually they're gonna get outskilled, right? So good that they set up dragons, because like I think Zeri and Lulu, Victor, that's just such good chill champions. Even Gragas is like really fucking insane when you go AP the late game. Just throw a barrel and just like you could 3/4 of like Spooky Kuma's health, which is 1 ult of Gragas health in late games. It's gonna be quite scary indeed. So yeah, but it's good to see that Dorans, at least objective-wise, Drake-wise at least, maybe even like turret-wise, because they're 1 turret ahead, are putting some kind of pressure on Erasmus.
I agree. We can look back mid lane where nothing much is happening yet, but oh, the Q lands. Kai in a very good position to go in, but goes invisible, doesn't utilize it here.
No. It was quite readable from like the... You can always see from
seconds, and the engage comes out from the Wukong. Flash!
He spins!
And there we go!
Oh, it's exhausted clone!
With everyone on the side of Erasmus Omen being split up, this fight seems very done. As Victor flashes now, that should be the Drake, but are they looking for a re-engage? Are they looking for something? Zeri has to flash.
Okay, Zach goes for the hoppity hop. And hopefully hops around. He's gonna get stunned here though. He has the passive though. Okay,
and the double knockup from Erados comes out. As we see here, Kai might die, but the Victor is so low with Erados flashing, hitting those Qs, and that should be Drake. But Toppart is still alive. The jungler from Dorans no longer alive. Can they do it? Do they risk it? Oh, that is very, very close.
The biscuit!
That is the Zac going in.
No, he has no passive! No, he's cursed!
And he's very cursed as we see the Herald-empowered recall from Lee Sin coming out. They don't have the health bars anymore to be able to do the Drake.
No, they greedy. They could have just done Dragon. The Zac can tank those objectives infinitely.
What is Lulu
I guess
doing?
Lulu is also greedy.
What?
I guess everybody's just greedy this game. I guess nobody wants to. Nobody knows how the recall option works anymore.
Well, as we see, Kai moving down towards the Drake again.
Oh, he does TP. Okay, so Erasmus is going to try and speed this up. Oh, does Dorans realize? Okay, they realized it. Okay, Monkey, you need to get down. Monkey, stop doing wolves. Monkey, get to the objective. Monkey.
Spooky Kuma, never recall, always be there. Make sure that everything's alright with Toppartje. Erados moving forwards, placing the E. Oh, trying to knock him into the minefield, as they say.
Okay, so they use the Rift Health as a distraction to try and force this early fight out of Dorans.
So we see that the Rift Herald is mid lane and will probably chunk that turret. Actually takes the turret.
We'll get a second charge. You know.
We see now back to the fight, forcing them off the Drake. The AD carry and jungler from the side of Dorans. Simon and Kai trying to do it as the Q hits.
Dorans play this a little bit more slowly. They are trying. It's difficult.
Secured! The knockup comes down. It will be a very deadly Sin.
A good spin! Oh, and he gets polymorphed.
And Kuma disengaging with the R, but do they want more? Do they fancy more on the side of Erasmus Omen?
This is fine. You have to
looking. That's a lot of damage. Knockup, and that should deter the fight. Third Drake and Soul Point going to the side of Dorans, and that is a very, very good thing. As Erados, flying past absolute Giga Chad, uses the Zonias to live. And will he even die to this? We see the Victor ult. Now that is Timer surviving, making the good play, almost saving the turret as well. But you've got to think that Dorans is slightly pulling ahead, if not coming back into this game with 3 Drakes. The gold score being this even.
Yeah, the gold score is actually a
Jonas?
little bit in favor of the Erasmus, which you wouldn't expect. But I think it's just the shutdowns going well, and I guess turrets. The double turret was big for gold, so that's probably also something. It was a quite awkward fight. I think they should have played more slowly, but they should get the Lee Sin out of smite range. But eventually they were like, okay, we have the heralds. We are getting a little bit losing the poke fight a little. Let's just go for the 50-50. Maybe the monkey was quite confident in his 50-50 smite and was able to win it, so that's good, I guess.
We see here Jonas caught out. Or not. Nope. Stops the Lee Sin W. Mios getting hit by that, but has enough shields for days.
I mean, he does have ult, never mind. I thought, okay, as long as his ult is never caught out, right? But he doesn't have ult yet.
He doesn't have ulti yet. We see Erados. Erados moving towards that bot lane, clearing out the wave there. He's grabbing some extra CS for himself. As we see
doesn't have TP yet, so we'll see if Erasmus has timed it correctly and can capitalize on it, but...
Seems like they're just content farming their camps for now. As we see that ward come out. And nothing seems to be happening around the Drake yet, but... As you see,
let me see. Let's see something now. All the items are quite normal.
Kargas on the Varus, clearing out that wave. We Blissful Fire. About to face check. About to face check.
Ooh,
and the ulti coming out, dealing a lot of damage.
Didn't have enough.
But Varus is over the wall. Can he charge a Q? Can he charge a large Q? He gets it. Now getting gazed on by the Gragas, and that is a blown up. But Erados arrives just in time to push away the Victor. Does he get fancy more? Knocked into the turret, and that is a dead Erados. That's a fight you don't want to take as Dorans, and that very clearly a misplay.
They couldn't easily and fully commit on the Zeri yet. And you have to just realize, with a Lulu, with that mythic item, Zeri is so fucking tanky. You can't kill it easily. Even Fat Wukong needed more backup there to kill the Zeri. Talia wasn't in range yet, so they couldn't finish the Zeri, and that meant a very failed team fight for Dorans.
And we see the Baron going down, Picky shoving up mid lane, making sure that they can't get more off it later.
If you can't say that, you can't say that name on stream. What the fuck?
Picky. I'll call him Som instead. As we see now, again, the entirety of Erasmus Omen recalling, and Zorka XL, the largest of all the Zorkas, is, recalling, making sure he gets his items.
Okay, the first, it was a fort with the Dragon Smite, that he had Smite upgraded and the other jungler didn't. So he knew that he had bigger Smite, so he would win the Smite 50-50. Okay, then it's the smart play. I'm not completely aware of like how Smite timings work yet. So
Smite, the timings don't really matter. The only thing that matters is how many camps you've cleared.
Yeah, but I mean like the upgrades, yeah. So the time upgrades basically. I don't know the icons fully different yet. So now they have the same icon, which is a different color. Sometimes I'm like, I guess the old system was easier. Okay, this is getting me nausea, by the way. Don't do the shit.
Just trying something out. As we see that they clear out vision before the Drake. Now this will be one of, if not the most important fights in this game.
Dorans has a very big difficulty getting into this. They're already against the Baron push. They have to face so many bushes right now. Zac can just E in because he's going to get body slammed 100% of the time. Wukong is going to get polymorphed, doesn't have enough burst for either Zeri or Victor, I think, because Victor's also quite decently able of self-kiting, so it's going to be difficult. Yeah, this looks like a difficult approach for Dorans. Let's see how they play it out.
Oh, as the ulti comes out,
Carmani
going in very far. Is that enough? Zac also going in now.
For the commit,
huge combo. Zac having to flash over the wall to even be able to get into the fight. Picky going to die, but he has the passive. And Mima sniping the Lulu. An important part of the team fight as Erados TP's in onto Picky, but not enough to save him. As no dash can come out from Zeri while that minefield is down, and the W from Zeri will deter them a little bit. Mio starting up the Drake again. As top paardje is dead. Q from Gragas just on the floor there.
I mean, they have smite. The enemy doesn't have smite. You just take it. You just burst
Oh,
it.
blissful fire going into the backline. Mimos all alone. Oh, Mimos all alone, but can he hit something? Can he get something here?
I believe in the monkey action.
The monkey. And that is Soul over to Dorans. Blissful fire being all alone with his shield bow procced. Will survive. As that is a very nice arrow from Mimos. Can he, however, get out? Looking at the AD carry, that looks like a very dead Varus. And what will that be with only Paardepicky alive? What exactly is it that Dorans can do here, except be happy with?
How long is the? Wait. How long is the? Oh, it's just. I was like saying the timing should be off Baron, but it's literally just despawned. Literally just ended. So okay, that's it's good for Dorans.
That is very good. Then they can maybe get that middle tower.
I think they get a nip here. I think Paardepicky can't prevent the nip. He should just live. If they live, they could. Nah, it couldn't end, but it will be worse. So just don't.
Oh, Lulu getting caught out. E from Paardepicky not coming out yet. Oh, that is a lot of damage down onto him. So
he doesn't have. He doesn't have. Yeah, okay. I guess the Erasmus doesn't overcommit, but he doesn't have passive up yet. So if he died there, that would have been quite a biggie. Also, I want to say out what Erasmus did there, teleporting on the Zac blob. Nobody would have ever done that for me. Everybody would have let me die 100% of the time, but it doesn't even matter because Zac dies immediately after respawning anyway. So that's true. That's true. Doran's friendship commitment right there. Every single of my other teammates would have just let me die there 100%.
Yeah, the way it should be. You managed to proc passive. It's your fault. Honestly.
Yeah, you're right.
Why should you be getting bailed out?
Because I am of course awesome. I mean, what the fuck?
That's true. That is very true. And based.
I should always get based out. Based out. Based out. Bruh. Good build out. But anyway. Okay. Zeri isn't. What's even like? Does Zeri even have like an item spike anymore? I feel like this is just broken any stage of the game.
I think she can hit Navari now, and then suddenly have a lot more dashes, a lot faster Qs going out.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know really with Edge in team fight. I think like the Gragas is just too big. I think that's like Doran's real problem right now. He isn't easily killable. He's so big. He does so much damage.
But look at the damage from Mimos that's going to come out. It's not enough. It's not at all. I thought it would be more.
Not a lot of damage.
But I don't know if that was an empowered arrow. I hope not.
No, I don't think it was. It didn't have that shiny glow to it. I don't think it was empowered, but still, that's not a lot of damage. Yeah, that's both pairs, I guess. If he's the only one poking down the team, then he doesn't really add that much to a fight. Even though he has Infernal, so I don't think it does that much.
Oh, is a W from Zeri doesn't come out yet. We see Erados and Top Paardje both waiting there.
We see a potential fight happening here. Both teams trying to see if the other team is fully equipped to deal with a potential engagement, but both teams are like, hey, we're here, and then they're like, okay, you know what, let's not fight over nothing, let's just back off.
The smart choice. Didn't know that we could make those, as suddenly they go very deep and start pushing into the mid lane. Jonas sending down that Q, sending down that NATO, but won't hit on anything, and the lane is now pushed up all the way, and they can secure Baron control. A very good play by Erasmus Omen, something we haven't seen before yet. And the reason they can do that and Dorans cannot is the fact that Dorans' mid tower is gone already, while theirs is very much still alive. It might be at less than half HP, but that doesn't mean that they can't utilize the pressure that gives. Paardepicky just hitting the minions.
Both teams are just looking for like an approach, an angle. Like, yeah, they're having a little bit of like I'm hitting you with a slight damage. Oh, I'm hitting you with something. Okay, I'm gonna heal it back. Okay, I'm gonna heal it back. Okay, and what now? And it's just both teams just looking for an engagement here mid, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But both teams think they can maybe win a fight. I think both teams just eager to fight, not really fighting about anything. But Dorans at least trying to force Erasmus to not walk into their side of the Baron pit they want warded. They want that full vision control right now. But
We see that
Erasmus
the
not
Baron is up as well.
greedily checking this.
We see the Baron is up as well, and it has been started.
And it has also been spotted, so they should definitely back off here. I don't think they're going to have it.
Well, knowing our DSL team, they will not. And we see that Knockup comes down onto the Lee, and that might be a Baron secured.
Oh, that's
As
really...
it is, Kai smites it away, but now the fight afterwards, how will they get out?
Run! Just run!
As you see the recall coming out from the Varus, Picky
no, don't
buying
try
time
to
for his
save the Zac,
teammates.
just run!
That's a Zac passive popped. Erados moving mid lane, trying to shove that out before...
That's great, just go away! If you die here, that's game!
Simon never greets.
No!
Look at him.
Just leave!
He never greets, look at him, he's fine. He's
No,
fine. Copium,
no,
he's fine. Copium.
No. They should have wards. Yeah, he has 2 wards left. Okay, that's... Okay, he gets strong. Okay, he just... Okay.
That's fine. See, Erados recalls, he still has TP
No,
up.
but it's unnecessary.
The rest of his team
it's just
coming.
unnecessary. If Erasmus maybe have did the chase better, they could have. They could have catched, and if that could have would have been a... You could kill 3 melee minions. Trade offer, you have a chance of killing 3 million. You have 3 minions. However, the other side of it is you have a chance to just insta lose the game for your team. So just don't do that. I mean, that's how I feel about it. I think if they die here, they don't have a lot of good wave anymore, and they lose Elder. And if they lose Elder, I think it's just game. Also, the Zac has to walk all the way back right now. Oh, he even shows himself on the mid wave. That's bad. Now Erasmus is going to immediately choose to fight this probably. But
they can't dash away because of the Erados E, and now that
Yes, I mean, they just hold Erasmus back with pure balls of steel.
The poke coming down from both the AD carry and mid lane on the side of Dorans is too strong, as we see that Mimos and Erados both sending out volleys and volleys upon things. As Gragas has TP, will TP onto that mid brush.
Let's just say 50-50 though.
Oh, Erados once again blocking him off. Now
good result.
But the dragon resets as Carmani goes in.
Oh, monkey! I think the monkey's gonna die. Okay, monkey lifts the edge of the screen. Okay, a lot of shit happening. People are dying and stuff is happening. And Victor's dead. Victor's dead here. Victor's dead. Hit Q.
As the Q from Mimos comes out and hits both of them. Brilliantly played by the AD carry from Dorans.
No, but the monkey died. The monkey actually just got comboed into Oblivion. He couldn't play the game at all for 10 seconds straight. That he didn't die there is also a testament to how fat he is.
Picky going in, stopping Top Bartje from coming, and that will be a secured Elder in my opinion at least.
Don't do this. Don't just do it. I guess you want to
chase him down, keep on going. Until the going don't stop. Topbartje trying to get close to that Drake again, but it seems to be lower and lower, and can he make it? Can he get there? Oh, is he gonna send the Q over the wall? He has no vision on it, and he gets absolutely blown up. Mimos has to solo the Drake.
Wait a second. Again. Okay, wait a second. Oh, yeah, okay. So now Wukong gets the other one.
Yes, very good. We see the Erados once again pushing mid alone. He likes that. I think he likes little bit introverted.
Okay, but this time he could because he knew their death timers. So that's
grabbing the blue buff as well. No, he just likes the introverted playstyle. Just leave him alone. He likes it.
No, it's a team-based game. You play with your team or you die alone.
Kai clearing out the wolves. Simon, good.
You're solo queue.
We see Picky join him as well. And now moving mid lane. Kai going in alone. Jonas hitting the E as well.
You have Elder. You have Elder and you have Soul. So there's no way Erasmus can fight you the coming 3 minutes. You can just do whatever the fuck you want on the map. Erasmus can contest.
I remember being in call with the DSL team at this point in the game, telling them maybe, just maybe, you should go bot, and because you have two. Oh no, that wasn't at this point in the game, was it? Never mind.
Wait, you're spoiling me. What the fuck?
Yeah, never mind. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Bruh.
They like ramming it though. Oh, as we see on the right, Spooky Kuma getting chunked out.
No shoes.
Kamamani going forwards.
Yeah, they get an hit from it. Yeah. Okay. Tops the ult to heal people and stuff.
Picky throwing out Q.
Okay, you move top here. You move top. Top has a wave, or bot, I guess, but top is better way. Yeah, okay, the realistic top. Yes. I can read minds. Yes, I knew what the correct macro play is. Yes.
We see them pushing top, and as well Erados shoving the mid wave.
He's once again on a solo quest to die, but I believe fully.
Yeah, so do I, good sir. Yes, indubitably. Zach channels the... Oh, is he going to go? He's not. He's going to cancel it, get some of that cooldown back. As they get both the top and middle inhib.
How long does Elder last? I think it's like less than a minute right now. It should be very
I
close.
have no idea. I can check for
you. Can click on it, see thank you. Now I see the fucking icon and I know that it's like 30 seconds.
Okay, less than 30 they're going to try and go for the end apparently. Zach going in with the Gragas, disengaging with the R. Carmimani going in himself.
Okay, they get at least one execute, but Monkey dies here. Monkey dies.
The monkey is dead, and that a dead monkey means a dead team fight. That will probably be the end.
Yeah, you have to back off here. No, Spooky Kuma, don't get caught. Okay, he's fast. He doesn't matter. He has the speed.
He does have the speed, very much so indeed.
That speed. Okay.
He's 23 kills, 23 kills is Erados. A little bit greedy, recalling right there, as once again pushes away top barrage, knowing how to utilize this Talia to its fullest extent. Oh, jukes out the W. Will it be enough? Presses the R, and away he goes. Honestly,
that was just in time.
The Baron is up now, and it seems like
but they did a late recall again on the really late on the rotations and stuff. This is the free Baron to Erasmus right now. Feels really bad.
Which will buy them time, but they have objective bounties even.
Yeah. And now the gold's almost equal. You're still ahead of Dorans, and you're still in a very good position to win this. But now losing Baron, you lose so much momentum. Because now you have no way to siege. You can't really easily siege. Victor, Gragas, they'll just clear any single wave you throw at them. So you have to fight them undeterred. You have to fight them at a disadvantage. If you want to try and end.
And every wave you give to them, they will scale. And as you've said already, you probably do not outscale them here.
No, you don't. Like, is the Zeri going Bloodthirster, question mark?
Most likely. She has completed the IE now, and she'll hopefully be doing well. But to get the bot turret, that's good. But
she's more unkillable at this point. It's really difficult. But we'll see. They get one turret. I guess you have the advantage of 2 super minion waves. So maybe at some point you can just, I guess, push this and wait until Erasmus makes a macro error.
Cast comes out.
Oh,
Carmani going in, getting it down. Erados putting down the wall, separating the Victor and AD carry from the rest of their team.
Very good wall.
And once again, Erados with the wall. 3rd time now that he saved his team as Jonas, Ars, and Janna bring everyone back up to almost full health. As now, Varus going for the Q, slightly short on that one. And we see the problem they have with sieging. Those minions are way too tanky, but the good thing we can also see here is the fact that we have that top wave moving in, meaning that they have to send someone there eventually, and that will mean that we get this turret on bot lane, but
I mean, it was a very good combo by Erasmus, and it was well played, but the problem is they went for the Zac. Probably the least, I guess, maybe like Janna, but still not that influential player and the most tanky player. So you already
Janna getting caught out. The cask once again. Strife really trying to tell his team, please.
That's a better target to go for, because that's way easier to kill than the Zac.
Not only way easier to kill, might also be more influential here, as now they have a way to get in. The Janna deterring any engage, but with 32 seconds on the Janna and 28 seconds on the Drake, that will be, in my opinion, a problem, as we see Zac now recalling.
You play the Dragon as slow as you can. I guess they have double TP, but you force the TP. Okay, actually, no, you don't play it slow. You force the TPs and then you play it slow. If they have double super minions, their turbo end if they don't have at least 2 carries in base. So they need the Gragas and the Victor to stay in base. At least for Erasmus side, right? So as Dorans, you force the TPs. By doing it, you stop, you let it reset, and you wait. They'll at some point make a macro mistakes, and then you get an easy Drake, and you get an easy game, and then the game's over. So you just play it slow.
As we were told to watch the Talia positioning now.
What is you're going to wall... the turbo... Wait, no! No, the Spooky Kuma disconnected. Bruh, okay, it's back. Okay, everybody just apparently disconnected.
I remember this. They both had to reconnect and turn on their hotspots. As we see now, the fight coming out. Varus. Oh, Varus getting engaged upon. Will be in the back here. Ready to charge his arrow.
Monkey.
Huge
The monkey
damage
goes.
onto the
1 v
Victor.
3 apparently. Monkey. Monkey. Monkey dies. Monkey dies.
Bardapicky going in.
Oh,
But
so close.
The Varus is still alive on the backside. Can he repeat what he did in the past fight? And he does snipe away the AD carry. Now Bardapicky going in, missing the Q.
Oh, close.
Not what you want to see, but the problem for Erasmus Omen here is the fact that this is in their base.
That's what I said. Understand.
And we see them now. Bullying them just a little bit. Bardapicky moving forward.
Okay, I think this could be a correct play from Dorans. Okay, it's a bad play. What I thought they should do, what I was thinking about, I was like, I don't want to comment on every single macro stuff, but they should probably. Zek can like tank Dragon infinitely. You just do it with the Varus. You just do Dragon, and then the Gragas has to clear a wave, or they just lose. So then you have an Elder. So that could be, I guess. I hear that I griefed Simon here with the calls. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's a difficult macro game to play out because they technically have the advantage, but you have the objective advantage. You have more angles to go for, and they have to respond. So it's like more difficult to think about. Okay, what angle do I take here in order to end? So that was But
As we see here again.
I heard you were quite tired, so I understand that.
Something to remember now, Erados has the TP and has Smite. He can choose to either stay at the fight and help smite the Drake together with his jungler, or TP into the base if he sees an angle right here. So let's see what they do. Let's see how this fight unfolds. We see him up here.
There's no Gragas, which is very good for Dorans right now. I think they just fight it. Monkey goes. Monkey spin! Monkey spin again! Do not spin!
Spinning again, going in, going out, and Karmamani currently surviving, but dies as the cleanse comes out from Bluefire. Still has the stacks of Varus on him, as you asked earlier in the game.
Look at the base. Okay, I see a Zek dying currently. That's what I'm seeing. Something I would suspect to want to happen anyway. Does this matter? Wait, can they end? That's a lot of super minions. That's a lot of super minions.
The recall's coming from
is that just enough?
Oh, and it's not quite enough, but now we see the only people alive, Erados, Mimos, and Bardapicky. Right here in the jungle. That's so unfortunate. It's once again, it's a really difficult game to play macroly, because they were like, okay, do we end? Do we not end? Can we end here? And then they get stuck. So now they also don't do Dragon again. So now you're in the same position. However, I think the bot inhib should respawn very, very soon. So I think you have an issue there when there's not two super minions. You don't have that immediately end threat anymore. However, the base is open. So you have maybe a turbo int angle here. So that's instant. The base is open. Erados still has the TP, and now we will see what happens here. So the Drake resets twice. And now we're going to go for the third Drake fight in a row.
He tried to end before the pizza place he likes closed down.
That's very
so they tried to turbo speed the game. Fair.
I remember Kai leaving very shortly afterwards.
Pizzas forever. Hand over that pizza.
Now?
Okay, now I'm really interested. What pizza did did you want to order? Now I want the real answer in chat. Thank you. Okay, well, I'll continue this Drake fight.
Spooky Kuma zoning the Lee Sin. The only thing that matters is that he does not get in. And Erados making sure that he's chunked out. While they get the Elder Dragon now, Toppartje has to try and get out. Can he make it? He can, but now looking at the rest of Dorans, they'll be able to push down mid lane, or instead take the Baron.
Salami always out competition based. True. Salami, Salami's a good option. I generally don't go it because generally I like cheese, so I generally go quattro formaggi if it is. I know at the university I go shawarma because why not? More because it's meat. But generally I just go quattro formaggi. But salami is also a very solid option. Okay, that's important to know. Now we have that connection. The Dorans connection has been established. It's very important. Sometimes salami with double cheese based. I love cheese. Cheese is what makes pizza so good. So much cheese. I love. Okay, sorry. I'm distracting everybody from this game. But it's such a long game. It's such difficult to like make an angle because it's like what do? Do you end? I guess you just have Elder, and there's no more turrets in this game, so you just make the fight as easy as possible. Walk slowly. You have Baron, you have Elder. They're gonna misplay at some point, and you just kill, and you just fight. They put in the wall to add some extra pressure to separate from team. Very good to get this knock up the Zeri, and then one-shot the guard. That's very good, and they're gonna one-shot the Zeri as well. Shush! And the monkey goes spin! You get a one-shot there, you get a tap there, you get a monkey going with a stick. Oh, you get knocked to the base, but they end anyway here, so it's fine. Shush! That was
is the end of the game, yeah.
Yeah, it was a very longish game. Also, like macro, this game was quite whack. A lot of difficult decisions. Very close with ending, not ending. Noodles, not noodles. The difficult, interesting one. I like.
A lot of disconnects, a lot of reconnects, and still undefeated. More importantly, Jonas's Janna also remains undefeated.
True. But if they're undefeated, does that mean that all their champs are technically undefeated?
No, because...
Or did they lose, like, a game, but not a series?
Jonas has never lost a competitive game on Janna. Like, in Academy League, in DSL, wherever.
Okay.
No, Jochem never has a valid point.
I also have a valid point.
Okay.
This season.
Anyway, we will end stream here. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll be back with more DSL games in the future. See you guys.
Bye-bye.